All right, second presentation and last presentation of the day is the Neuroarchitecture team, represented by Changda today. We did so much work this semester in the regarding the Prisma method for this literature review. We started last semester, made huge progress, and yeah, Mr. Changda, take it away.
Yeah, hi guys. We are a Neuroarchitecture team, and our member is Bailey, Catherine, me, Sydney, Sam, and Zoe. So we focus on the relationship between the urban built environment and the outcomes, mental health outcomes. So this is the outline of our research. So this semester research, we will begin for review the introduction and the data extraction, text mining, and the next semester's plan. So as for the background, during the COVID-19, lockdown measures like home isolation, online learning, and public space help control the virus, but also increase the social isolation, loneliness, and the mental health issues. So these challenges, including restricted freedom, limited mental health, and financial stress, underscore the urgent needed to address mental health and well-being. So you can see the mental health healthy days across the United States before COVID-19 and in COVID-19. You can see the mental healthy days is increased across different states. So neuroarchitecture is an interdisciplinary field that combines neuroscience with architecture and urban built environment. So there are many research gaps in this field. So current studies in neuroarchitecture emphasize physical health because it is easily to get the data and calculate. And also the second is remains at a conceptual level. And the finally is some data is very subjectively. So instead of like data driven. So last semester, this is our last semester work for filter screening a lot of papers. So this semester we mainly focus on the 6 next studies we filtered for data extraction. So this is the data extraction template for this semester. We divided for our each member. So I responsible for 1 to 35 works, and others will responsible others data extraction. So the first part we focus on the study characteristics. We focus on the research design age and the number of female, male, and the sightings, study population, geolocation, socio-economic factors. And for the initial summarize, we can see there are 40 papers mainly focus on cross-section studies. And as for the region of these papers, they mainly focus on Asia, Europe, North America, and the population usually the general public and the university students. The second part, we data extract the exposure, the urban built environment among these papers. We divided into mainly four categories. The first category is green, blue spaces, public spaces, transportation, and mobility, programmatic function. And as for each categories, we data extract their measures and the metrics. And we found that the green and blue spaces, there are 40 papers focused on green and the blue spaces. So this is more discuss about. And as for the measure to research green and the blue spaces, they always use survey questionnaires, GIS, spatial analytics, and imaginary of that. And as for the outcomes, we firstly we divided discuss whether this paper is mental health or well-being, and then focus on the subcategories like depression, anxiety, PTSD, psychological well-being, and finally we summarize the measures of each subcategories. So we found that there are 37 papers discuss only well-being, 16 papers only discuss mental health, and 9 papers discuss both. So finally, we data extract the main findings. We will focus on the aims, research questions, the statistical methods they use, effect size, strength, limitation, and the policy limitations. So this is the structural equation modeling is the most used statistical methods during these papers. So next part, we research the text mining. So this semester we will begin for PDF collecting and the cleanings. So the input data is 69 PDF papers, and we use Mistral API using OCR scanning, transfer PDF into JSON file, which is convenient to clean some metadata, reference, and table and the image for the input data. And next, we use LTK to some deep cleaning for the PDF words like stop words and necessary symbols. And after that, we convert into a word dictionary and found some compound words using diagrams. Yeah, and this is our final result of all the word dictionary of all the PDF. Yeah. And next, we use Hugging Face NLP model to categorize these words into 4 categories: urban beauty, environment factors, mental health and well-being, and measures, to understand the association between different environment factors and different urban beauty environments, to discuss these questions using text mining results. So the last part is the visualization. We visualize 6 diagrams of that, the correlation matrix, hierarchical clustering, cross correlation matrix, n-gram similarity matrix, and 2D projection cluster. Okay. So these are the results of different visualization. Yeah.
How do we read this? Real quick.
This is so this column is the urban built environment, and this is mental well-being words. So you can see the different colors.
So I see a color gradient that's sort of going down across the diagonal. So does this mean on the upper left, these are basically words that are very frequently used together from the 2 categories that you use? Okay.
Yeah. And the correlation matrix for each categories. And also the final is the cross correlation matrix with statistical method. Yeah.
Very cool.
And 2D visualization of that words.
Okay.
This is different.
What do the colors mean?
This is the different category. The different color that represent different category.
Okay.
And this one is just based on the distance between each words to cluster using this low-V method. Yeah, and also we use k-means for hard clustering.
Okay.
Yeah, next slide is we will compare the data extraction template from each member and summarize into one data extraction template and analyze the data, different category and summarize and draft it into the finding part of the paper. And then text mining is continue to filter the words in each category to ensure they are accurate and analyze the visualization data to explore the research questions and the paper draft.
What's P60? What is it?
16 is
No, there. P60.
this questions.
I see, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Linda.